This is Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Sabine Wren. She is part of Wave 9 in the Black Series line, which was released back in, I believe, 2016. Now, welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's been a couple of weeks since I last uploaded a video review, and I just wanted to get things going again by finishing off the last Star Wars Rebels Black Series character that I have in my collection, and that is Sabine Wren from the Ghost Crew. Now, Sabine is arguably one of my favorite Star Wars characters. I think the fact that when she was introduced to us in the series back in 2014, to have a Mandalorian warrior as a core character in a TV series was game-changing, was amazing. I mean, I loved back in the Clone Wars when they had that whole story arc about Pre Vizsla and the Mandalorians and Darth Maul. So when they brought a Mandalorian back into the spotlight for Star Wars Rebels, I took an instant liking to Sabine, and her Black Series action figure is probably one of the best in the line as well, as you can see. Before we take a look at the figure, let's take a quick look at the packaging. Standard Black Series art, nothing too special here. I really do love the artist's rendition of Sabine, as she might have appeared in a live action film. Looks very pretty, looks very nice. She is number 33 in the line, as I mentioned, as part of Wave 9, the Darth Revan line. Look at the back here. Sabine Wren was a Mandalorian warrior, explosives expert, and talented graffiti artist, yada yada yada. And she was the first to rebel against the Empire. Definitely a very cool character in the Star Wars universe. And her Black Series figure, I think, this is probably my second favorite Black Series character action figure in my collection. Let's take a quick look at Sabine's accessories first before we look at the figure. First off, she does come with this little accessory here, which I assume is her little paintbrush that she uses for her graffiti art, as we saw in the Star Wars Rebels show, which I really like. A really nice touch by Hasbro. Because the character, of course, is an artist, and they didn't have to include this, but I'm sure glad they did, because this is definitely 100% Sabine Wren. Sabine also comes with a pair of blasters, as you can see here, with some detail on them. Let's take a quick look at one of them. Love the paint job. Not really accurate, I would say, to what we saw in the animated show, but nonetheless, it works. It fits really well in Sabine's hands. She even has a trigger finger here, which really allows for a very tight grip when she holds her pistols, which I really like. Great for posing. Now, Sabine, of course, also comes with a helmet, as you can see. Let me just quickly take the helmet off here. Now, the helmet is a little bit tight, so be careful when you take it off. Let's put her down here. Very nice detail here on Sabine's helmet. I really love the paint applications on here. Very screen accurate to the show. And the best part to this Mandalorian helmet is the scouter actually comes down. It's movable so that you can actually use it, just as Sabine did in the TV show, which I absolutely love. Great job, Hasbro. Now on to the figure itself. Here is Sabine Wren in all her glory. Look at the fine detail here on this figure. The paint applications are spot on. I love the little pattern here on her shoulder blade, on her shoulder pad of a wolf. As we all know, wolves are Dave Filoni's favorite animal, so we also got the symbol, Sabine's phoenix symbol right here. Really nice. And the amount of paint details on her hair is also very impressive in the time that this figure was released, because remember, back in 2016 we didn't have the new digital face paint application, the new digital face technology that Hasbro is now using in 2018 for the Black Series line of figures. So to get the amount of detail on this figure paint wise was very impressive, and still is to this day. I mean, Sabine's hair, as we all know, changes a lot, but I think it really looks great. Now, if there's one thing that I don't really like about this figure, is the eyes. If you look closely here, try to zoom in here a bit. Her eyes are googly eyes. I mean, she just looks like she's staring off into space, a little zoned out. It's not really painted on very well, I would say. It doesn't give her any expression at all. And I think for a character like Sabine, a very feminine character, you really need to get the eyes bang on. And this figure doesn't do it for me. It just looks very, very uneven, and that's really unfortunate because the rest of the figure is really well done. I'm not sure if I really like the lipstick that's painted on here as well. I mean, you know, I don't recall seeing Sabine ever putting on any makeup or anything in the TV show, so to have this on here, I could live without it, but hey, you know, not everything is perfect, I guess. Zoom back out. Now, articulation-wise, Sabine comes with your standard Black Series articulation. Shoulders go up to about there. Shoulder rotations are kind of limited by her shoulder armor pieces right here. Full 360, up and down. We got an elbow joint here. Got swivel wrists that move 360 degrees. We got a ball jointed torso. We got a ball jointed hip with swivel thighs. And we got a double jointed knee. And your standard ankle rockers that you see on any Black Series figure. So all in all, a fantastic addition. I would say probably one of my favorite Black Series figures to date after Captain Rex, which you guys will see in an upcoming video review. Still haven't cracked him open yet, but I love it. This is Sabine Wren from Star Wars Rebels. She stands pretty well as well for a 6-inch figure, and I think it's great. I think she is definitely one of the most sought after figures in the line for a good reason, and I'm very happy that I have her. Now, for a size comparison, here she is next to her rebel friend, Kanan Jarrus. Rest in peace, Kanan. I was really sad watching the TV show that the series finale for Rebels a couple weeks ago, when we found out that Kanan didn't make it. Kind of knew that was going to happen, kind of expected it to happen, but you know, when it actually happened, I was kind of sad. But if you guys haven't checked out the series finale for the show, Star Wars Rebels, you gotta go check it out. It is absolutely amazing. Here is Sabine's mentor, Hera Syndulla, along with Ahsoka Tano, who ended up surviving the show, which I absolutely loved. Thank you, Dave Filoni. And here is the last Rebels character to be featured in the Black Series line, Grand Admiral Thrawn. So there you have it. This has been Sabine Wren from Star Wars, the Black Series 6-inch. And until the next time, may the toys be with you.